Hello, welcome to my Let's Play for Genji, Days of the Blade. I figured I'd give this game a shot, basically based on the fact that I reviewed Wherein, and the conclusion of the Genpei War, in which this game is set, is featured the conclusion of this. I gotta say, I haven't played the game that this is a sequel to. Hopefully, this game's plot will stand up fairly well without needing the sequel. Rather than you ever played the prequel. Also, other thing is come to mind is, normally with Japanese history, one thing's a little noticed when their pop culture and their video games and all their stuff is that usually they don't pick villains in their historical stuff unless it's somebody who's like considered a villain at the time. Like Nobunaga Oda, or Oda Nobunaga, however the hell you want to call him, whatever name more you want to do, is kind of considered Japan's Dracula. And they'll kind of keep popping him and his allies in occasionally for video games as their designated historical villain figures. But the Tara in the Genpei War is kind of interesting, or the Heishi, as they call them in this. They tend to be kind of respectful for them, considering that at the time, and this this opening doesn't get into this, they were the emperor. The emperor was of the Heishi clan, and they, near as I can tell, they were almost entirely wiped out at the Battle of Dano-ura, which I don't know if this game will get into or not. Also, why does this castle only have 2 guards? That's kind of an ineffectual number of guards for any practical use. It's not like frickin' Hamlet, where, yeah, it's the capital, but it's fairly inland, and someone would notice before the army got there. Speaking of army getting there. Yeah, these guys are screwed. These guys are really, really screwed. And yeah, you two suck. Why'd they put you in guard duty again? Small number of troops there, or it's just a limitation of technology. I don't know. Meanwhile, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. So he's apologizing for winning, from what I gather. Not sure why he feels the need to apologize for winning. At least they have their usual response here, which is to chew him out. It's good to know that our main character is, by Japanese standards, a loose cannon who gets results. And what is this Amahagane thing? No, I haven't heard the rumor. I realize this is a sequel, but you could give me something. Anything. I'd even be willing to forgive a "as you know" speech. Also, when Miyamoto Musashi used the 2-weapon fighting style, it was basically a katana and the wakizashi, which is a short sword, as opposed to 2 full-size swords, which would be really awkward to wield. Really, really awkward. My lord, perhaps it was a really terrible idea to cut back on the guards troops and to defire a bunch of them. Maybe we shouldn't skip on that budget in the future. Actually, another thing. I know we're getting into battle now, But why were those guys wearing armor inside during a presumably safe period? I don't know if you realize this, but armor's uncomfortable. And we have gameplay after 5 minutes of cutscene. No, we don't. Never mind. Oh my goodness, there's a dead person in front of this horrible damage. Yes, we know it's the Heishi. We've already been told it's the Heishi. Of course you know it is the Heishi. You were just told that. This is feudal Japan. Medical technology sucks. No, he can't make it. He's kind of really screwed. Okay, now let's get some fight combat now. So this is a Devil May Cry style character action game. And the tutorial here isn't great, it's fact I'm getting beat up here. Yeah, for example, I'm mainly focusing on hard blocking here. For health power-ups, occasionally guys drop little health orbs. But it's kind of random. There's kind of lock-on targeting. But not really. You have to hold down the right trigger to get it, and it doesn't work all the time. Why am I teleporting? Okay. No, we're not teleporting. We're just dumping a chest. We're having a teleporting chest come in. Alternative sword! Yay! And we've opened the plot gate so I can continue through the game. Yeah. Let's try these new puppies, see how they work out. Kind of a very straight line attack thing. I get do a little more damage, I guess. Maybe. I don't really have the speed though. The attacks are kind of slower. Yeah, so you can kind of strafe. You can kind of do some limited movement stuff with the right trigger block, but not quite lock on. Now we're giving you a little bit of traversal stuff to make you learn the movement controls. And save point! And I can't upgrade, so my weapons will be upgradable later, but apparently I can't upgrade them yet. Lovely. And review this, and you can access the tutorials at any time. Some of these ones we haven't gotten yet. Like they didn't give me that one. Like they didn't give me this one in the game. They just got have to come in here and hunt it down later, or in this case now. Sometimes they actually let you see these ones. Sometimes they don't. Yeah. Items, lovely. Collect orbs to power up your health or your super meter. So, they actually probably could have saved over there, but I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah. And flaming sections which randomly drop crap on you to slow you down and make a nuisance of themselves. I really don't know why that's here other than to be annoying. Alright, so there's a later character in the game who can smash this. I haven't gotten to this by the time I recorded this video, and I didn't know I could smash that yet. Or smash that later. But yeah, this game. There's kind of a parrying thing here in the game, where if you block an enemy attack right when it makes contact, and we've seen this in little tutorial things, you can actually, it'll stun them, so you can cut through them better. It doesn't work against groups. I'm getting ripped into here. Ow! Seriously, stop stun locking me and stuff. Ooh. By the way, I have to mash buttons there in order to get up. Having to mash buttons to stand up just needs to die. I think this weapon, aside from doing more damage, does kind of... does kind of increase the possibility of health orbs spawning, maybe. The blocking is also kind of really weird about how it does or doesn't work. Hold down the button, it'll block. Sometimes it won't. I don't know. Yeah, and generic mooks to carve my way through. So theoretically, if you tap like the jump button or X to jump or circle while you're getting thrown like that, you can theoretically do a recover from the flying about. But again, I'm really not sure how much of that is luck and how much of that is timing and how much of this game is bullshit. And I've noticed yet, I'm a little disappointed by the fact there's no giant enemy crabs. I was told to expect giant enemy crabs here. The E3 demo made explicitly clear there would be giant enemy crabs. Where are my giant enemy crabs? And my WWE ice cream bars. I want my ice cream bars. Ah, the cutscene. We got any plot in this cutscene? A quick time event? Yes, we're getting a quick time event. This is our Kamui gauge. This is your super thing, or basically you get to gives you this tutorial. From here on, the game's kind of about giving tutorials. You basically do a whole bunch of QTEs to jack everybody. This one is really forgiving in its timing. Later ones a little less so. The ones with the red tend to be an insta-kill. Now, mind you, for weaker enemies like this, anything's an insta-kill. And I'm not sure how much of this is radius connected to your character, because I've had guys who were outside, who weren't on screen, get pulled in, and guys who were on screen who weren't pulled in. It's one of the things where I don't know what the game's up to. Yeah, the good thing I figured this out because over here we get archers who will try to shoot you, and they are a royal pain in the butt. Because I don't know if you can really block arrows in this game. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't block arrows. These guys go down. Mind you, they go on easy with a good hit, but still. This game has problems with people getting shot off screen. Healing items. This game, in addition to being able to level up your characters and their weapons, there are healing items. But they're really not handled well in terms of... You get them when they're dropped. You cannot buy them like using enemy orbs or whatever as currency, like, let's say, Devil May Cry or whatever. Which is a shame, because that's one of the things Devil May Cry does really well, and what makes it such a good character action game, and something that this doesn't do. Kind of a thing that really more character... Oh, these archers. Screw these archers. Actually, no, take that back. Don't screw these archers. No one should screw these archers. These archers should never get screwed. But anyway, with character action games, I mean, it's all about staggering the heat. Not staggering the healing, but pacing the healing. Seamus Young, really good writer at video games, does the spoiler warning Let's Plays. Talks about this bit in his blog and stuff about when games should give you healing and how to pace the healing to reserve challenge without being, you know, a total jerk face. Which is what this game is doing. And apparently the guy couldn't make up his mind about whether he's going to drop or do a pull himself up. Oh well. I solved his predicament for him. Yeah, and breakable objects with healing items, so break all the objects. No pot shall be left unsmashed. Nor crate, nor any other thing I can bust up for stuff. And it's everything I break, so. Okay, what was that? Ah, of course, the absurdly powerful little old person. Forgot about that archetype. And introducing dudes with pole arms. Yeah, I'm so clever by warding this door so the hero can't get through. Well, so I just gotta cut dudes. And apparently when I cut these guys, leaves go out. Apparently they're made of dead autumn tree. Or at least this is what happens with the leaves that I put at the curb in the fall, is they get used to stuff evil Japanese demon warrior dudes. Which goes to show that instead of just dragging them out to the curb, if possible, you should compost them and use them in your own garden. That way you can make sure that that the leaves from your trees aren't being used to create evil ninja demon warriors, samurai dudes. Not so much ninja. Well, they're ninjas in the fact that they die easily in large numbers, so they got that kind of ninja thing going. Okay, I killed the guys. Let's go through the ward. You're not letting me go through the ward. Oh, we're going to do a multiple character thing. Alright, so yeah, we'll wrap up this episode here, and next time we shall introduce and control the big ugly guy. This dude.